Good afternoon. Fade to black breaking news for this Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, what a great week on Fade to Black we have. That's right. Last night, Vivian Chavez was with us talking about our galactic origins. Tonight, jazz musician Eric Mintel is with us. Ghosts, UFOs, and cryptids. Tomorrow night is our once-a-month AMA AJA, where you can ask me anything. And Thursday night, we are off air. That's because I am heading out to the Contact Modalities Expo, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th this weekend in Delavan, Wisconsin, at Delavan Lake at the resort. Then I come back here for Contact in the Desert, May 29th through June 2nd, right here in Palm Springs, California. Then I head down to South America, to Peru, with Brian Forrester for the Inca Celebration of the Sun. Our first of 2 tours to Peru this year. The second one is in November. You can just click on the link below for Hidden Inca Tours for information on that tour in November. Now, then I come back to the United States for the PSI Games, the Psychic Olympics, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025 in Charlottesville, Virginia. Again, the links for everything are below. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, President Nixon announces the release of the Watergate tapes. That's right. And 4 months later, Nixon became the first American president to resign from office on this day in 1974. Here's your fader fact. In Russia, beer was a soft drink until 2011. And that's your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. I want to thank Renee for her excellent reporting today, because after today's House Oversight 1-hour drone hearing, we still don't know what many of the drones were last year, nor where they were from or their purpose. Now, here's what was most interesting in today's hearing, and from the second or 2 DoD witnesses, base commanders have a near total lack of anti-drone capabilities. Also, last year, drones flew over Langley, that's CIA, for 17 days. And also last year, 350 drones were detected over military bases. Half of all military installations are not covered overhead. The DoD cannot share drone information between agencies. All of this is very concerning. The possibility of last year's massive drone sightings being anything other than from hobbyists or cartels or foreign adversaries was never mentioned in this hearing. Very interesting. I will keep you posted on any developments. Check this out. Are you ready? The heat-resistant Soviet spacecraft Cosmos 482 launched on March 31st, 1972, and it was bound for Venus. After a successful launch to a temporary orbit around Earth, a problem with a timer cut an engine burn prematurely, so the spacecraft was unable to leave our planet's orbit. It's been circling Earth for 53 years and will now re-enter the atmosphere around May 8th. This is a lander built to survive anything and will re-enter our atmosphere intact, fast, hot, and pissed off. That's right. I'll keep you posted. Be looking up on May 8th. Geoscientists have discovered a magma cap at Yellowstone National Park that is preventing a massive eruption in one of the largest active volcanic systems in the world. The cap is made of molten silicate materials and supercritical water that exceeds its critical point of 374 degrees Celsius, and porous rock. It is located about 2.4 miles below the Earth's surface and is the lid trapping pressure and heat below it. we need to use the same study underneath the pyramids of Giza. I'm just saying. NASA's Dragonfly, the first rotorcraft or drone designed for scientific exploration on another planet, has passed its critical design review. Led by Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, the mission to Saturn's moon Titan will investigate prebiotic chemical processes and complex organic compounds that, on Earth, are the building blocks of life. Dragonfly's design is ready and can enter full-scale fabrication, integration, and testing. That is really big news. A 27-year-old university student who climbed Mount Fuji outside of its official climbing season was rescued twice in 4 days after he returned to get his cell phone. The Chinese student, who lives in Japan, was first rescued by a helicopter last Tuesday while climbing a trail at 9,800 feet above sea level. But days later, over the weekend, he returned to the mountain to get his cell phone. Now, everyone is too embarrassed to release his name. Yeah. Incoming NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman says he's choosing the moon over Mars for now. Isaacman also said that he'd like to do both, but NASA running missions to the moon and Mars at the same time remains a distant dream. Again, I'll keep you posted. All right. Well, tonight on the show, Eric Mintel is with us, and he's a jazz musician, but we're going to talk about his paranormal research into ghosts, UFOs, and cryptids. There you go. Fade to Black Breaking News is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. That's right. This is all the news that you need for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. All I've got for now is go Beckley Tappy.